how to connect with your angels, how to really hear them, have a good telepathy with them, so you can know where they want to guide you. As the spirit guides of God, they are here many ways to let us know that they are here for us, through visions, through our meditation, through answers after we praying, through sparks on the sky, through small points of light in our walls on the rooms of our house, through angel numbers in the social media interaction of likes, visual, comments. And every time that you see even an animal or just a person and you get an angelic vibe from it, that was your angels through them telling you, they message that sometimes you can hear by them telepathically, so they channelize that through people around us. And most of the time when you get good conversation from people, I really believe that they are really them telling us through our people, like they really put into our family members, our friends, our followers, to tell us things. And it's very amazing to think that sometimes our people don't even say that. The angels go say to our people to tell us that sort of thing. So yeah, let's start by saying that there has been talking about in the Bible and in the Quran. So if you're religious, you already have a good point to believe even more in this video, and you're gonna get even more protection and guidance after this video, because I'm gonna reveal to you some secrets. But if you are an atheist, it's okay to start to believe in them from today, because when you was a kid, you didn't have no limiting beliefs. You believe in all fairy tales that most of the media was talking about. That they are not fairy tales or conspiracy theories. They are real things that they exist invisibly, that we can see, but they see us. So if you believe in them, they're gonna connect with you even more, because even if you don't believe in them, if you are a good person, they are protecting you. Even though you say, nah, I don't believe in them, and it's not true. I promise you that if you are doing good in your life and you treat people good, you have good intention through the things that you do, angels are there for us, even for them who don't believe in them. But if you believe in them, you're gonna attract more angels to you, because you're gonna start to talk to them, to research about them. Do your own research if you don't believe in them. So you're gonna see many perspectives and realize that there is something else than just God and the ancestors, and maybe if you believe in aliens and yeah, I don't even think that the demons don't believe in angels. Like that, if demons believe in angels, I hope that you're not a demon. So start to believe in angels, and they're gonna protect you more by, first of all, talk to them like they're your friends. They're not some special deities that you gotta do offerings and just do straight donated things to to let them help you more. No, they are very just loving, and they have only unconditional love. They are been there since the start of creation. They have been created by God, or they was probably there with God at the start, before even humans. I don't know, I'm not sure about that. All I know is that all you have to do is very simple. Just like when you talk with your friends, that you ask them questions and you talk to them about all the stuff that you talk about in school, at work, when you go outside with them, and you have like maybe even answers from your friends, right? You can have answers from your angels. There are more specifically for you, because before you ask them something, you can say, what I'm about to ask, I'm gonna get the answers from the benevolent angels with the best intention for my life and to really guide me towards my highest timeline. So after you do that, you can pray about it, you can meditate about it, and try to discern and plan what you're about to say or ask. And after you say out loud, like, my guides, I don't know if I should text that girl, or if I should go to that place, or if I should do this action, or if I should eat this food. Can you let me know an answer simple with a yes or no? And that's it. You ask them, hey, guys, should I continue this video? Yes. Like, it's very simple. Every time that you ask them a questions, you're gonna hear a hearing in your ears, or just a palpitation through your ears if you have already clear audience, and they're gonna give you an answer. You just gotta stay silent, and they very quick with it, because if you already have a connection with them, now that you know, this is all you have to do. It's not something that is gonna be delivered after months or weeks or days. Nah, they respond to you right now. As soon as you ask a question, they're responding, because invisibly you might think you are alone, but we have around us thousands of angels and demons, unfortunately. But the angels always keep the demons away from us, even if they're trying to attack us, our psyche and our energy and our aura. Some might call the archangel is more powerful than all the demons put together. He killed the head of Satan. So, hey, so what we can do beside ask them questions? We can stay silent and don't ask them questions out loud, but telepathically, because the more you create a telepathy with them, and the more they're gonna be able to respond to you. Because if they are invisible and they are on the spiritual realm, our pineal gland, our telepathy, our mind is the thing that connect the thoughts and the dots with them. So in order to have answers from them, we have to develop clairaudience and a good high telepathy. So I suggest you to stay silent as possible. You gotta be a person that talk less and listen more, because everything around you talk to you, through people, through animals, through the elements, through everything that you hear, that you see with your senses, that you smell, is gonna give you an intuition. And most of the time, the first intuition is the right intuition. Don't go from, but I don't know if the first answer is right, so I'm gonna keep on ask. You're gonna keep on ask, and you're gonna get the same answers or different answers that you create in your mind. So be still and just know that most of the time, the first answer is the right answer. Now you gotta feel it also in your body. Where you are in your life, if you are asking a question from a place of love and benevolent, like getting something back for your good and for the good of people. So you have to do questions that are really, really, pure, because you don't want to ask them something that is gonna piss them off and say, why you ask that shit? Like, we don't want to help you with that. Like, we don't want to help you with that. We want to help you with something that is good for the world. So just don't think about yourself, and try not to involve them through everything that you do and for everybody. I pray a lot for the world, beside for myself and my family. So every time that I do a prayer, I involve them in their names with God and my yourselves, my ancestors, ascended masters, ascended gurus, guardians, positive aliens, spiritual animals. They are not just the angels that you might think that they're looking like that with wings. The angels are also our ancestors, our guides, that might not even be correlated to our family. So you gotta keep in mind that they are not demonic, especially the ancestors. If you are religious, you might think that after our loved ones passed away, that they cannot help us anymore, they cannot talk to us, they are dead. No, they're still alive even though they're dead, okay? And they are angels too. If they was good people and they passed away with a good vibe, they did a great life, they're still here to guide us just like the angels. The angels might be more evolved than our ancestors because the angels never was humans. They never gonna be humans, and if they gonna become humans, maybe they gonna do one life or two and then come back to the spiritual realm like some angels, like they always was. But the ancestors are our family that passed away, and if your grandfather passed away, your grandmother, or whoever passed away from your family was a great soul, right? How can then become a demonic soul and not help you? Now, of course, most of them don't really want to, help us all the time. They want us to develop our things by ourselves and to don't rely on them every time because we have the answers. Most of the time when you ask them questions, you already know the answer. You're just asking to get a confirmation and to feel better that you know there is a yes or a no, okay? So don't rely on your angels and your ancestors and God too much, because it's not just about praying and asking. You gotta show and do. So now don't be fearful now of asking. They always there. They always respond to us. Even though you might think that they bother by you, they never bother by you. But sometimes they're rather to let you find out by yourself. So this is why sometimes you don't really know if the answer is clear and like you really know that is the thing that you wanted to hear. So it's because we have our desires, and most of the time we don't want to believe in the first intuitions and we want to do our things. But it's okay, because as humans we have to fuck up to learn with our mistakes and learn that there is better to do. And most of the time that we feel that something is right, and we just had to see by ourselves, not just by asking it, but by seeing it and experience it. So we have a testimony also to share. We have a mistake that gonna guide us to a win. Like, always be optimistic. The angels never mad at you, and they are very godly spirits. If you don't believe in angels, then talk to your ancestors. Do an altar for your ancestors. Put the photos of your ancestors and ask them questions, just like I ask questions to the angels and the ancestors also. I did also a podcast of 1 hour on my channel that you can see, that I talk about the secret key of the ancestral healing with the ancestors. So I suggest you to check that out after. Angels, can you give me another intuition, another idea, another perspective to help them be connected with you? All right, with the animals, right? I forgot about the animals. They are also an angelic presence from the angels. Like, most of the time I see dragonflies. Lately I see a lot of I think they are the swallows, no, the shallows. You know, the birds that fly through Africa, through Europe to do their pilgrims hermit mode job as birds. And yeah, they're laughing. My angels are laughing right now. They funny, man, because you know they just want us to keep us entertained. And yeah, let me finish with the spiritual animals, then I'm gonna talk to you about why they are very good friends in the spiritual realm. And they have very good vibes. Since I connect with them, I'm sure that they are funny as fuck. So yeah, the spiritual animals are just like the signs that you see on YouTube. Like when you see, for example, I don't know, like a dove, a sound of a howl on the forest. The angels mostly come to me as birds, as cats, because cats was venerated in ancient Egypt, and cats are connected to the Laria constellation, one of the most highest benevolent constellation of the galaxies. So the cats most of the time are one of those really angelic animals. I found out that now that I have my cats at my home, and I start to connect even more with my angels. Every time that I'm about to do something that I feel that I'm not supposed to do, it's like my cats come to me and start to meow meow. Or when I'm about to do something good or with a lot of energy that takes to do it, it's like they come near me just to see like what I'm doing, and that's a confirmation that I'm doing something with a high vibe, because cats are high vibe just like the angels. So it's very good to know that the cats are like messengers of the angels if you have them in the house. So pay attention to them whenever they start to do their sounds and come near you. It's because they want to tell you something telepathically, just like the angels. It's very simple. Stay silent and hear the first thoughts that you got in your mind when they come near you. Then, aside from the animals that you can look up to the meanings on Google, but I suggest you to find out your meaning of any spiritual animal when you see them. Like for example, I got, you know, say a howl and a lion here. For me, an owl is a mysterious animal, is an animal that stays silent. That's why I bought that ring, to remind myself to stay as silent as possible, to build my discernment and my telepathy. And the lion is to roar my truth, like a lion roar, you know? You gotta find out the meaning of an angel, of a spiritual animal, with your inner child. Just like you gotta really build a creative mind, because if you always depend on other meanings, you don't build a meaning that is really for you and not for another person. Another person might think that a howl is something else, that a mysterious animal. For me, it's a mysterious animal that stays silent and remind me to stay silent when I hear him. So yeah, beside coming with animals, sorry, I stuttered a bit with the words. I still gotta get used to talk English. I'm Italian. You probably already get it that I don't talk so good in English, but the importance is the message. And I hope that you get in it. You get visions, that you get intuitions for you. That was my intention when I started this video. So the other things, yeah, the angels, I finished with that. They're very funny, because They want us to keep us entertained in our inner child, the vibe that we stay positive and with a smile on our faces. We don't get mad at things, at people, and we always have a good laugh instead of a serious vibe. Every time that I get serious lately, they send me a video on my algorithm. They remind me of a video that was funny on social media, or a situation that I had in the past. And they very kind by doing that, because I know for a fact that all these ideas didn't come to me because I didn't think about them, like from nowhere that I start to think about that video. No, I was doing something serious and I was getting angry, and I get intuition of a fucking video that is funny as fuck, and then I start to laugh and get back to my positive vibe, you know. The angels, if you pay attention to your thoughts, they do that most of the time. And yeah, it's very amazing. They are the goats, the kings of the galaxies. So yeah, besides that, also watch the numbers on social media. Most of the time when you see a comment on a video, for example, that is on 444 likes, or maybe 4443, and you gonna put the like at 444, that was a comment for you. Maybe you see a video of something that was talking about, I don't know, whatever you just thought about a video that you just see. That video was for you, and that comment was a confirmation that that video was even more for you, you know. There is also confirmations in the social medias, because I believe that just like the aliens and our ancestors, they like on a higher dimension with some ships, and they really travel through the galaxies, like you see in Star Wars and all these movies that you think that are just movies. But I had many dreams of being in ships with my angels, my aliens, guides, and my ancestors. So I'm here to tell you that, hey, they for real run around in the stars like some psychopath. Like, they really doing it. They really evolved. They really have those type of stars cars. So hey, I suggest you to watch the film of Star Wars. There is another film that there are, what is it called? Guys, can you help me? It's something with a Z. Fuck, I don't remember that name. Now, as you can see, sometimes it's hard to ask something and get an intuition with a specific name, because yeah, like maybe we don't have a higher telepathy to discern that type of question that we just asked, and they're gonna give us to us in the future and show us. It's not their jobs to tell us something that maybe doesn't need to be said or discern, you know. So what else type of movies that we can watch to believe about angels? I don't know, bro. Just go on Google, because I didn't watch films about angels, but I just get this intuition to tell you that I'm gonna see too for myself. It's something new for me too, to go on Google and write angels movies, or spirit guides movies, or aliens or ancestors movies, and we're gonna connect with them even more. We're gonna see a film about the spirit guides, so we're gonna believe in them even more, because we know now that the films are not just conspiracy theorists, but the government and these Masonic agencies of films, they really show us the truth in plain sight, as they say, that to bypass the karma and let us know that hey, we know everything, you think that we're fooling you, but we are telling you what it is, what is there. So yeah, Yeah, I think that I said a lot about this video. I don't think I missed nothing. I'm on 24 minutes, so 24. The 4 is the connection number, for the protection number, 44444. So yeah, bro, hey, start to stay more silent is the most important thing. To hear them, ask them simple questions, and really discern what people say around you, what you see in social media, and start to really trying to be as lucid as possible, so you're gonna have lucid dreams. Also, this is the last thing, lucid dreams. If you pray before you go to sleep, like you ask them, guides, be with me in my dreams, travel me through higher dimensions, give me prophetic dreams interpretations, and they're gonna give it to you. The same nights, something gonna happen in the dream that as soon as you wake up, if you don't pick up the phone, but you pick up your journal and you write what you just dreamed about, then you're gonna get the interpretation from the first intuition of you writing the dream. It's very simple, bro. Don't complicate stuff. Always think that they are simple, and they're gonna give you simple answers, short answers, because they cannot tell you a fucking long phrase. If not, how you gonna get there? Like, yes, they can do that if you already build a high telepathy, but they're gonna start more simple. I hear long phrases sometimes, but they rather be simple. They rather say yes, no, or there, or no right there, or don't do that, or do that, because it's more fast. Also, they don't just help us, they need to help other people. But I believe that they so parallel, evolved, and they have the ability to like duplicate themselves. Yeah, for real, like they something else, bro. They really wanna guide us to our higher selves. That's it. Hey, bro, subscribe for more videos. Comment if you had intuitions or visions or ideas about how can we more connect to our angels, because when you see another video of another person talking about angels, maybe you get intuition from your angels, how to connect with them even more, or how to start to connect with them. Let's help each other out. This is a community of love. This is our soul tribe. In the description you can find my service size, my site of clothes. I have the hoodies of the angels with the AK-47s to murder and erase the demons. The collection has been called Avian Killers. They are heavy heavens, guides, and the healers and killers. Yeah, for real. That's why I call that. That's my collection of clothes. You can find also my jewelries and my crystals. High frequencies, real crystals. The crystals also are not demonic. They are higher frequencies, like the frequencies that you listen on YouTube. And yeah, if you are Egyptian, I also do chains with Tutankhamun, that is the most protector of our bloodline, our gene, you know. I'm half Egyptian, half Italian, and Tutankhamun with the angels, they are the best protectors, bro. Protectors. Real shit, bro. Hey, I hope that you're gonna get even more protected after this video, and you're gonna be able to connect with them even more, and then you're gonna discern what they want to tell you. That being said, watch more videos on my channel. Watch the videos of Florida Stone Man. I got this unconditional love to share his channel, that I've been learning a lot from them to connect with angels. He's very a good guy, and he's being really a good mentor for me digitally. So yeah, bro, I'm gonna do more videos about angels in the future. And what else? Yeah, I talk a lot of things. I talk about spiritual development, spiritual insights, just in general about everything that I feel like talking in the present moment. I'm going to talk about, whether it's religion, whether it's spirituality, whatever. I'm going to talk about it because I'm very versatile and balanced, and I know that, you know, the angels are there even if we atheist, religious, or spiritual. If you are a good person and you are doing good, they're there for you. I love you, bro. 333 on the clock. In 10 seconds, I'm gonna finish that video at that moment. Activate the bell, so the bells of the angels gonna get you in other videos.